One thing I find endlessly funny is the bubble that you all operate in. As about 6 of you, one after the next, felt the need to tell me you didn't finish your test. I know. That's also why we have substitute teachers, so they can relay that information to me. We are going to try to work on those here after we have a short little class today. 811, there's nothing really new in this lesson. So the homework, we're going to condense this into 1 day. The plan in the book is actually 2 days, so it's 2 days worth of homework. So just pick 6 of that problem set. There's more than that because it would normally be broken up into 2 days. So it should be in everybody's plan book now. My friends that need specific invitations to fill in your plan book. And you could do the whole week. So you get a chance, I've got the whole week worth of homework up there. Yeah, so unless things have to shift, which then it'll just shift later, that is the week worth of homework. And assuming that you have it with you, Chapter 7 homework is due. I only didn't collect it on Friday because I didn't want that to overwhelm our guest teacher. But we will collect that in class or turn it in at AO or extensions or whenever. We'll collect that. Quinn, if you're going to use that chair, I need you on the back side of that table group so you can face me, bud. So, we have a challenge. Get out a ruler if you have your own ruler. If you have your own ruler, get out a ruler. No. Does anybody have their own ruler?
I do.
Okay. So if you have your own ruler, hold it up. Just not crazy, but just hold it up. So.
Social S.
No ruler. Now, we're going to be working in pairs. Is there a ruler here?
Yay, pairs. I love to eat pears. It's too bad.
No, ruler here. Now, all of you, with whatever tool you have at your disposal, whether that be the ruler or the tape measure, here's your task. You have, let's say once we start going, we'll probably say about 3 minutes, to measure from here, this wall, straight across it. Then, hold up, you and your teammate, so first names, whatever, so, maybe if I teamed up with Micah, we would just be Micah squared. Write your answer up here. We want to work, let's say in inches, just because we're Americans, and I think those measuring tapes only have inches. So, write your group, and then do not let somebody else's measurement affect what you write. So whatever you find, go for it. Now, we probably need to shove some of those desks. So if you are in these tables, let's shove them forward for a minute. Let's go 3 minutes. Go for it.
Our partner name is Olivia. Okay.
I have no partner. Come on, you can go in.
I can right here. You can walk to the other end. I'm gonna put 5. We're going up. So hard. This doesn't work. Wait, do you want us to do from the inside of this or the outside?
What?
Do it on the chalkboard. 10.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. 13. What? 14.
Hey, what? Gave out rules, didn't This is not fair.
16. That seems a little low.
Yo.
Okay, stay right there. Wait, how far is it?
Careful. You're at the end.
Okay, stay right here. Keep your hand right there.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
What were the two numbers?
Torches. Okay, so that would be math.
19.
27.
We should probably be. We're gonna go under the table again.
So that's 26
One minute.
We don't play. We don't play it like that. Hey,
And when you're done, please put your tool away. Ruler or measuring tape right up here.
Oh my gosh, guys, how long is very long.
You need to hold it. I swear to God, stop. You need to hold it straight. Okay.
Sometimes I just work on my arm and I blast
You blast what?
Jojo Siwa. Do you know who Jojo Siwa is?
Nope.
She's a balding like 15-year-old.
Okay. That doesn't help me.
You need to look her up. She's amazing.
All right, wrap it up. I need measuring tapes back. If you're not done, you're not done. It's all right. In the thing, please. Measuring tapes back up here, please. Ruler's back up here, but it's not yours. Please don't steal my ruler.
Already wrote it down. It's in C. We're M&M. We're M&M.
If you can. Hey, my hat tattoo. Is it a newer one?
It is.
Oh, I need to listen to it. I haven't heard my tattoo She's a skinny legend.
Grab a seat, guys.
She is her middle name. Her name's JoJo.
Will it make you feel better if we
Gabe, I need your measuring tape back, please. Gabe, I need your measuring tape back, please. How many times it's going to take me out? I don't know. It's not on there for my class. Now with Google Drive, you don't use them as much. Alright, so we have a variety of measurements. Who's got a calculator? Let's convert these to all inches. So we're going to multiply by 12 if we have feet. So somebody take 28.6 multiply by 12.
Oh, wait, I have a calculator.
Yeah.
All down to 343.2.
343. 328. Well, what's 27 times 12? 335. All right, somebody cheated. I doubt that you both got 28.6. I do not think that to be true.
Someone did cheat.
Cheaters never probably ever.
And we got 403.6.
403.
Yeah, that's not
That's still on that.
So hang on. What happened here? Who can summarize why we have such a variety of answers here? Because, quite frankly, I don't trust you guys.
I don't trust
If we look at this list, we have as low as
240.
240 and as high as 400 something.
Oh,
I don't think we did very good.
no.
So what happened?
I am stellar.
Say more. I mean, this is really accurate. I have precision. I have very small precision on it.
It's not exactly the end. It's too narrow. That's not to the end.
Now that brings up an interesting issue too. This is more than a foot.
Yeah.
The ruler, it's marked a foot, but the device itself is bigger than a foot.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And so we have issues of accuracy, we're saying, of like, I'm moving my ruler. So yeah?
I think that's almost the same thing as what I'm going to say, but like people got bumping into each other.
You
Ah,
fell on the table.
how we were able to take the measurement?
So me and Marley were kind of just turning it in the air. So
Okay,
that's why we
maybe,
use 240.
maybe a lack of precision. So yeah, this is just meant to be like, and this leads to other stuff that we're going to do in chapter 8, but to stand as a reminder of, hey, we're not like a percussion drum circle. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of us need to chill, I feel like. And I wouldn't give a clear answer on like, are we measuring to the inside or the outside of the accordion? I just said like, do whatever. So there's issues here, right? We need specifics, we need precision, we need accuracy, and then I'm debating, I'm kind of making this up right now because I know that we need test time, and I have a lot of people that I think are just thinking about that. What we're going to do with our data is compare the results that we got by making some representations. So I just wanted to review that, and actually I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time on it because I want to spend some time on tests, and then we'll flip back to this if we can. Histogram. If we were to histogram this data, who could explain to me how I would histogram this data? George?
It's just like a normal graph. You have the X and Y axis.
Okay.
And then, so you'd make markers, like, for ranges. So every, tick mark would be, like, a range. So it could be, like, it would be, like, 10s or 20s.
So should I start at like 10, 20, 30?
No. You start, like, so in histogram, you can start, like, wherever.
I could start wherever. What's my lowest up here?
240.
240, so that seems like a nice number. So does my 240 go here or here?
No, the here.
Okay, so 240, and then you said go by tens, so 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, so this will be 300, shoot, didn't somebody just tell me 400? So the next thing I have to analyze, right, is how much space do I have? Now, if I wasn't constricted by my smartboard, I could just make this bigger. Or, if I don't want to make my graph bigger, what do I need to do? Change my scale, right? So we have to choose the appropriate scale. And then, what is this axis? Here's like a good $5 word right here.
I don't have $5 words.
Time?
Oh, why?
Yeah, but what is it in a histogram? It always is the same thing in a histogram. The frequency.
You get $5.
There's a word that I wish. There's a word that we want to start memorizing. So frequency, how many we have, right? So what our concentration is. Then, if we wanted to put this in a box and whisker set, a few people ask about box and whisker just to remind us. Box plot or box and whisker, whatever you want to call it. And I always accidentally do that. Your box and whisker, and this is where kids goof things up, and by kids I mean everybody. Apparently my smart board has decided it is screwed up today. So your box and whisker would be on a number line, right? Or representing things sized based off the number line. What does my box plot do? Like, why do we use this? Somebody not George.
Like, it will tell you the median, the quartile 1, quartile 3, and like the lowest normalization.
Your median is dead middle, tells you the quartiles are the other ends, and the biggest thing and the reason that they're called quartiles, I didn't understand this for a long time. How many quarts are in a gallon?
4.
4. Why? Because quart means 4, right? I didn't, guys, honest truth, I didn't get that until I was like in college. I'm pretty sure there was like a moment where I was like, oh, quart. Oh, so stupid. So quartiles, this graph takes your data and splits it into fourths. That's the point of this graph, is break your data into fourths. So there's 25% in each region. Okay, that's the point of, so what the box plot shows you, the reason we use this data is closer together than this data. It is showing you distribution. It is showing you spread of data. So hopefully a lot of our data is close together, but our 400 whatever, which it seems high, that would be up here somewhere, probably the top mark. And then, now I'm over teaching, there's a point where we have outliers and we don't necessarily connect them because they're so separated. But we'll get there. I want to make sure there wasn't anything else that we needed.
Wait, what is it?
The actual, I don't know.
If someone puts 6 feet, I feel like they might down on the floor.
So yeah, and I think with you guys, this is a conversation that is just kind of like, well, of course, but when choosing what we measure with, that's going to change based off what we're doing, right? If I tell you measure the desk, maybe your ruler works, but if I tell you measure the gym, I highly doubt you're going to want to use your ruler, right? So that's kind of like a no-nonsense sort of whatever. So here's what's up, and I'm going to keep recording just for anyone who's at home because we are in illness season. I have your guys' test from Friday. I'm going to give all of those back. If you're done, check it, right? Act as if you know there's a mistake somewhere on your test. If you're not done, you have the next 20 minutes to try to do that. Because I'm going to give you this much class time, if you don't get done here today, then AO or extensions. I don't know that we can carve out any more class time to do this. So try AO, extensions, or talk to me if we need to organize another time. Or like I could let people work on them at lunch if we need. Yeah, so I'm just going to pass these back and we'll get rolling.